Look at their video online and tell me if you're not blown away / impressed.
To blow away means to impress somebody very strongly. And you can also get blown away, which means that you got impressed or you were impressed very strongly. So for example, that movie just blew me away. It means I was very impressed. Or I blew them away in the interview. It means I impressed them very strongly. The idea is very old. It could come from firearms, for example, cannons or rifles, where they would destroy something. Or similarly, it could come from a storm where a house might get blown away by the storm. And in more modern usage, to impress someone. The original idea of blow away seems to come from either firearms, for example, a cannon or a gun or a rifle of some type, or also from a storm. So for example, with a rifle, if you blow away someone, it means you shoot them and they're basically dead. Or if it's a cannon, you blew away the fort or blew away the ship, it means you destroyed it with the cannon fire. And then similarly with a storm, if a storm knocks a house down, that means it blew the house away. Or if you go out in the middle of the storm and the storm knocks you down, you got blown away by the storm. So for example, the soldiers blew away the enemy. They destroyed them with their rifle fire and weaponry. The first time I saw The Godfather, I was just completely blown away. It was the best movie I'd ever seen in my whole life. My friend got a new job. He was just very qualified for the position, so he just blew them away and they wanted to hire him right on the spot.
And you want to talk about a paradise for kids. I mean, zip lines and trails to the ocean and dirt bikes and soccer balls. And
a zip line is a cable that goes between 2 points, typically between 2 trees, and then a person can travel down the length of the cable on a pulley that attaches to the cable. And these are used to, nowadays, they're used to travel across canyons, rivers, also to go through the trees, and they're used as a form of entertainment for people to go and see different things and travel quickly from one place to another. A lot of parents, they'll put zip lines in their yards for their kids to go back and forth on, and keeps the kids highly entertained. Similarly, people can go traveling, and particularly in jungles. They'll have a zip line from one place to the next, and it's actually a pretty reasonable form of transportation if the ground itself is not very, you can't travel very easily on the ground. Sometimes it's easier just to travel through the air from one place to the next. When I was little, we used to have a zip line in the backyard, and it used to keep me entertained for hours at a time. More recently, I went on a vacation in the Amazon, and they actually had a series of zip lines, which was several miles long. So we were able to go through the jungle on these zip lines and do it safely. If we were on the ground, there were all sorts of really scary animals, so we may not have made it. But on the zip line, it was really quite entertaining and safe at the same time. ESL-fullsteamahead.com